Finally, after a long wait, we've received our new Sony KD65X9005B, the successor to last year's KD65X9005A. Sony has established an early lead in the 4K Ultra HD TV market, mainly due to being first out of the starting blocks 18 months ago, and also indulging into its huge resources in 4K know-how. The question that everyone will be asking themselves is, can the Japanese manufacturer's new 2014 4K UHD TV build on the last 18 months and still remain at the top of the game? Well, apart from the very confusing model number from last year to this year for customers, the answer is a very clear yes. In the flesh, it's much easier to identify, which is due to the wedge-shaped design. The KD55 and the KD65 both have a wider chassis at the bottom than the top, which is very stylish and unique. Not only does this allow for a smaller footprint than a conventional television, it allows more physical space for a better sound system. This year's models, like last year's, also include magnetic fluid speakers, which blew every customer away who saw the product in store. The picture has deep rich blacks, as you'd expect from a flagship television, and reproduces accurate colours that even surpassed last year's model by far. Even the internal Freeview HD tuner on the UHD TV looks great with superb upscaling, although on the 65-inch model we did see some noise around the picture when watching onboard shots from the F1 Grand Prix. There are a number of tweaks and settings that you can play around with in the menu, and I'm sure after a few more tweaks we could eliminate most, if not all, of the noise on screen. If there was a reason to throw out your old DVD player and collection of films, then the X9005 gives you the answers. The upscaling abilities when you put a Blu-ray film on screen is amazing, with deep dark inky blacks and brilliant whites. We don't think there's any television out there that could rival this set for upscaling on Blu-ray. Now, to 4K content, and yes, it's still in short supply, but it is coming, and it's coming fast. We watched House of Cards through the 4K Netflix app, which is the first application to allow streaming of 4K content over the web. Although this is never going to be as good as native 4K content or anything like what we'd expect from Sky when they launch with 4K, the colour and detail look pristine and gives an added improvement over Blu-ray again. This set has the usual array of HDMIs, USBs and other methods to hook up your Sky, PS4 and Blu-ray. This year the X9005B includes Active 3D, which is a massive jump in quality again, but we recommend coming into store for those who seriously want 3D. Smart follows through with the rest of Sony's 2014 range, easy to use, clean and crisp on the eye. We'd say that the Sony 65 and the 55 are both one of the best screens we've ever seen, and their closest competition is Samsung. Is the X9005B a better screen than Samsung's HU7500 or HU8500? Honestly, we could be here all day. Our advice would be come down to our Bolton store near Manchester to see the 55-inch, or in our Rosendale store near Lancashire, where we have the 65-inch, and decide for yourself.